Wade Heineman, fogzap1.wordpress.com. It's February 22nd, 2021. The circular picture on my fogzap1.wordpress.com site is a reverse mirror picture of this. So there's the right side. This is the right side of my face. This is the left side of my face. Left side, right side. Some indication of fraud. Must have a right side of his face that looks like my left side. So I don't know who that fraud is. So I just wanted to do a quick video on that too. And when I get more excited, my voice starts sounding like this. You know, it's hard to fake it when I get angry, but you know, when I get more animated, my voice starts sounding like that. You know, I get angry, and there's just some indication the frauds are using me venting my anger at home and claiming that it's somebody else for the last several years, which is very cruel because I only have one way to voice my frustrations, and that's at home by myself. I'm not contacting anyone when I do that. They are stealing my privacy and my ability to cope with this situation of being suppressed and tortured based on people staging lies about me and stealing my space interaction theory ideas, poems, blogs, and inventions. And there was some indication they stole again my idea about the red fish in the ocean and the my space interaction theory and how those two things coincide, because fish in the, you can, once light hits water, it dissipates quickly. So it's tens of meters down, you only see red fish because the highest energy wavelengths of light have dissipated down into the red wavelengths, which is the last wavelengths we can see before infrared and microwave. So as into the ocean the light goes, as the red light turns into infrared and microwave, and then the higher wavelength light falls down that spectrum as well, the last part of it you can see is the red light as it hits the highest spectrum of the light hits the red fish, and that's the last fish you can see because that light has dissipated down into the red wavelengths before we can't see it, and it becomes infrared and microwave. Same thing is happening in my theory of the universe. Instead of redshift causing redshift in the most distant planets that we see, redshift being caused by expansion away from us by the Big Bang Theory. My theory is stating that light waves are losing energy very, very slowly, as it does quickly through ocean water in tens of meters. It is that light is falling down the spectrum by traveling further distance because it's not going through as many of these. It's slowing down and flattening out that light particle that Richard Feynman said in QED, quantum electrodynamics. That light wave is going less far because it doesn't have to go through as many waves and troughs as it travels that distance. It's traveling the same distance from here to here, but it's not traveling as much distance through the wave, that particle, because it's not having to do as many of these. As it goes from red light down into microwave and infrared, it is going less distance through that wave. So when it hits water in the ocean, it only takes tens of meters for it to dissipate into that microwave and infrared. Um, and that's why we see the redshift in the most distant galaxies as well, is because it doesn't have nearly any, it has almost no resistance in space, but almost no resistance. And I believe that's where Einstein's theory was incomplete, is that it is not accounting for forces affecting light that actually do affect light waves, um, as it does in the ocean water, only at a much, much slower, much reduced rate, much reduced force on that light wave. It takes that much longer. So that's why you see only red fish only tens of meters down in the ocean, is because um, those higher wavelengths of light that hit the surface and go into the ocean, uh, when they're at the higher wavelengths, the red ones dissipate quickly, or the first red ones, that red wavelengths that hit the water dissipate quickly, but the higher wavelengths fall down that spectrum down to red, and that's why they penetrate further. But before they turn into microwave and infrared, they go from the high spectrum light levels down to the red levels, and that's why you see only the red ocean fish tens of meters down in the ocean. I'm saying that's the same thing that's happening with the most distant galaxies that we can see. And then outside of that, all of the light has fallen down into microwave and infrared by the time it reaches us. And that's why, instead of the galaxies expanding further and further away from us. So that was the indication. Some unknown fraud again, probably the same fraud that's been stealing my ideas since 2015. I do not know who it is. It's a criminal fraud. But it's hard to replicate my voice when I get animated and angry at home, because it's not authentic, And I don't record my own voice when I get angry, because I don't want to be known as, I don't want to be, that's not what I want to project to the world, me being angry. It's not what I want to project to the world. I just am angry, and because my life's been suppressed due to people staging lies about me so they can steal my space interaction theory ideas, poems, blogs, and inventions. That's why I'm angry. I haven't tied anybody up. There's indications I tied someone up, or kidnapped someone, or assaulted someone, or raped someone, or trafficked someone. No, I'm not that kind of person. I don't do those things. I've never done any of those things. I've never been with a minor in my life sexually. Those were indicated as well. There's no one I've been interested in the United States in the last 5.5 years, as far as me expressing interest in them, or never had any connection to any famous person. So, I don't know who these, delusional people are that are staging lies that they know me, but I don't know. Again, I don't know who they are. And anyway, there's my receipts again from the last 3 days I was out. There's other things. There's my driver's licenses again. And receipts. Just showing general ID again here. Get out of here. I'll go outside once more and film myself. And my voice is affected by my these two teeth missing, So they've been missing since high school, but since I don't have money to get the bridges replaced on my teeth, So anyway, it's hard for me to concentrate and talk and try and film myself at the same time. But again, looks like the settings are like changing on my iPad at times here. So